All right, so it's been a while. We're back with some um, parody classics with Nanowar and Steel. It's been a while since I've listened to them. I saw that this came out, and people were suggesting people were saying I should listen to it, and I was like, I don't know, because there have been a couple of songs that I really liked. I know first song I listened to was and then I said she was a gargoyle, which was hilarious a video to me with all its references. Um, and then it was oh my gosh, Barry Mills Princess of the Universe. I didn't care for. Um, I had some other ones I listened to eventually, which I feel like is probably the most. I guess probably the most. I feel like it's probably the most commercially like. I'm not really being super. Yeah, it's probably the most commercially like digestible one is uh, no, Norwegian reggaeton. Um, Again with the references and the nods and the mixing of the referencing the nods and the metal and the genres, which is fun. But then I listened to Vegan Velociraptor, which I like I hate it with a passion. I hated that with a passion. So sometimes the irreverence goes a bit too far at some of the Nanowar videos, Nanowar Steel videos. So I'm like, I don't know, but I'm like, let me just watch it because if I don't like it, I will be honest in that, and I'm not going to mince words for any reason. So, and it says Valhalleluja, so I'm like, oh my gosh, is this going to be reverent and sacrilegious? Which I wouldn't put past, and I would not surprised. I would not be surprised in the least. But don't know if that's something I should be in the mood for. But also, I feel like oddly that it being Christmas, maybe this is super appropriate. Then that I should because if you know, you know. Anyway, so this is Valhalleluja. Apparently, no, the last one I listened to were Call of Cthulhu, Vegan Velociraptor. Oh my gosh, why are people yelling? And Tooth Fairy. So also the last two videos I recorded, because a lot of times, sometimes my in video. Why are you people yelling? Like, hopefully people stop yelling. Regardless, you can't control where you live. I mean, you can, but also you can't sometimes. Anywho, were the last songs I listened to were Call of Cthulhu, Vegan Velociraptor, and Tooth Fairy. And if I remember correctly, Call of Cthulhu I thought was fun because of the uses of the was it beepers or was it like old '90s cell phone beep? I forget what I think it was beepers. Tooth Fairy was the one with the references to the European economic crisis or something. Whatever. The IMF was it? I don't remember exactly what it was. So let's just be done with this once and for all. Okay. Just on normal speed. So hopefully the audio isn't too loud and hopefully it's not too low. Should be somewhere in the middle right now. What? Why was your head in your sink? What's System Balage? Wait, that's who he was seeing in under the. Who was that in relation to him? I guess we'll see. The rune! He drew a rune? What? First of all, I assume I mentioned this before. I assume this is on the same album. Maybe not that Norwegian reggaeton was on, because then the Viking thematic thing, I guess, kind of fits. Okay, um, Azerbaijan and Nicaragua. Okay, a waste of food. I mean, why are there Hebrew subtitles? We're singing Hebrew now. I'm not gonna repeat these lyrics. Oh, I like his voice. I don't want to. Horse peoples. But I'm, again, still very confused as to what's happening, because why was his head underwater? Why was he seeing, I guess, his was he seeing somebody? I don't even know. And then what is this? Is this a fever dream? Is he under the water? What is happening? That he Because in the rest of this seems like it's from the perspective of Odin. So then why he was but he was praying to Odin before. I don't know.
Our Father Odin, who art in IKEA, we understood your message. We're here to worship your creation. Please listen to our prayer. Everybody, all together.
Wait, are those banners right? Can't see. Or for what? Yeah, I guess. Wow. Oh. It's amen. Amen. Okay, I'm like, what? So, what in the world? Hold on. The faithful vocals of preacher brother-in-law. Who is this main person? The faithful? Is that who he is? Okay. Temple of Noise. Is that an actual, like, I don't even know. No. That sounds like a recording studio. Oh my gosh. Because, okay, obvious nods at, like, syncretic beliefs. Okay. And then it's Christmas, so again, obvious nods to, again, syncretic beliefs. But then he was like I'm so confused because it's that he doesn't want to be at Christmas. Is he a neo-pagan? He doesn't want to be at Christmas. Why he was? No, bruh. What are you doing? Okay, so he was seeing, who was he seeing under the water? Is that supposed to be like his wife? System belonging like a IKEA, and then yeah, so it's just syncretism, and then haha IKEA. Because it turned away into, oh gosh, and then it's just so irreverent at the same time. But I actually kind of want to say it's on par with like Norwegian reggaeton a bit for me. What the heck is, yes, that's what I'm looking for. Gosh, maybe let's play this. So ridiculous. And then the random insertion, I guess not super random, but like we had like 5 seconds of like Hebrew in there. Oh gosh, I really can't say that I enjoyed the song or I would sing it, but I feel like it's probably the best blending of like references and like, I don't even know. System. Oh, what is this? It's an IKEA thing. Oh, it's a liquor store chain. And then this like parody of, I don't know. But not for Nicaragua and Azerbaijan because we don't know you. So why is he at the cliff now? Like, I laugh at the references, but it's so irreverent and disrespectful. But it's very, I don't want to say it's funny in its reverence. It's just a good mix of things. Again, I think it's timely because they're at a Christmas scene in the video, and again, syncretism. I don't dislike this song because fine for the plunder and rape because that's more, I guess, historic. With the you know, because I think it's too Viking, or it's because Viking isn't anyway. So I'm not as upset about that with the mention of rape and vegan velociraptor, but I think probably lyrics wise, maybe Norwegian reggaeton is probably still the best one, but this one was inappropriately appropriate for the season. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say about this. This is so disrespectful. But then it just turned to like Scandinavian references of like IKEA. So irreverent. I don't even know. I don't even know. Anyway, Christmas. Thanks for watching. Yeah.